Come on. Come here. Oh. Nope. He went head first to that sucker. Oh. Was open too. Hi, chicken. I'd catch you if I could, but I didn't have the stuff. It's like they own the place. Just mosey on in here. Look at all those. Alright, so just realized something. Please, turn that off. Hopefully, before anybody from YouTube hears it. It's alright, or it gets muted. That's fine. I gotta turn the music off. I'm not very fond of it, but it's YouTube rules. I accidentally had it on there. I just started it up, so hopefully YouTube doesn't do anything about that. They might, but it is on Spotify. Normally, it doesn't go to the recordings because of how I have everything set for Twitch, but it might. So, disclaimer, if you came in here, if you hear a little bit of music at the beginning, that's not supposed to be there. Don't worry about it. It goes away. It goes away. Tonight, it's all about TCG. It's TCG Sunday. I don't know how long we're going to go. I normally try to go between an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours when I do TCG Sundays. And then if I've got the energy, we come over to the Twitcher side of things. YouTube goes away and we play TCG Card Shop Simulator. Sometimes I play it on YouTube, sometimes I don't. Just kind of depends on energy and how my internet's doing. Internet, though, I want to talk about this real quick before we start going into everything. We changed our plan to unlimited. I'm just testing it to make sure it's going to be okay. Because whenever I do a double stream, sometimes things get wacky and my stream goes weird and I got super bad delays and all this other weird stuff happens. So I'm making sure everything works the way it's supposed to work. The faster I know the way it works, the better it'll be, and then we can actually multi-stream more often, more than just Sundays, and we can move and groove and do the thing. Because right now, on normal stream, we are playing through Poke MMO. We've got some other games that we'd like to play. We got Power World, we got Guardians of the Wild Sky, which we need to finish the demo of. We're doing Shrouded. We are pretty big in Diablo here. I'm just kind of waiting for the seasons. I've been really into Pokemon lately, though, but I've always been into Pokemon. That's the thing. And it's just, I don't have a Switch. I'm thinking about asking my brother if I can use his OG Switch, his original one, and seeing if I can get it to connect to my capture card up here. And maybe stream some Pokemon, like real Pokemon, not what I have to do it on my PC. We still need to finish Clear Obscura 33. I think that I see Minecraft on my desktop. I don't think I've played it in a while. I'm pretty sure if we wanted to, though, I'm pretty sure I could get it to work. But yeah, we played Diablo quite a bit. Poke MMO, TCG Card Shop. I restarted Pal World. I still have my original, so we can always go on there and just mess around if we wanted. And then, yeah, so come by and see us game a little bit and have some fun. I used to play Arc Raiders a lot, but the cheating in that game got so ridiculous, and playing the game for how you're supposed to play the game and get stuff done, it's almost impossible when you're solo. And I play solo like 90% of the time, so that's fun. We do like survival games, stuff that makes you think, and you know, on occasion you will see me on the First Ascendant or Call of Duty or something like that. I don't play Call of Duty as much as I used to, but on occasion. So with that, let's get into TCG Sunday, because that's what everybody's here for. Over here playing with a tape measure because I had to measure my room for taxes. That'll be in a video in of itself. It's how do you do taxes? It'll be good for streamers and TCGers because you need it for both. Because I'm actually mixing my stream in as one. A whole thing is going in as one. I might show you guys my TCG tonight. Might load up some cards with you. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to go. If we just chilling and there's people enjoying it, we're just going to go until we're done. I'm not going to do any organizing. I got some back there. I might do some organizing with the packs we rip. So on YouTube, you guys over there, we're not doing ripping ships yet. You guys will definitely know, and you should join my Discord and you will keep up with that. I don't think I have the link over there, so if anybody wants the link, let me know. Actually, I might be able to get it right now. Let me do that, This stupid thing, I swear. YouTube has such a bad delay. There we go. We're going to paste that. Do this. Pin. All right, this is my Discord over there on the YouTube side of things. Feel free to join it. It'll be the best way for you guys to keep up with what I'm doing. I am going to be adding to it and changing some things in my Discord to represent what we're doing on this channel now. It's completely different. I'm rebuilding a lot of things, so just be patient with me. But tonight we got 2 random packs that we're going to be pulling out of this tin. Now I did put 2 new packs in here, 2 ascended packs, and I did not shuffle this thing on stream, so we're going to shuffle it on stream tonight. That way everybody knows it is random. And then as you can see, they're upside down. Because I don't want to know what I'm picking. I don't want you guys to know what I'm picking. It's just random. It's a roulette for a reason. Ascended Heroes. We've only opened 1 pack out of this box so far. I might go spend some money that I've had that I was going to put onto a motorcycle thing, but motorcycle thing may not be happening now for reasons. I have a lot of room in there, don't I? Lots of room. Look at that. Oh, that's room. I don't know why it seems so dark, but a lot of room. I am halfway thinking I'm going to my LGS tomorrow and buy another one. If they have any. They have been selling out of these things really, really fast. So if I can't get one, I can't get one. And then I'm also planning on going to Walmart tomorrow. So we'll see what we can pick up. I'm not a scalper. I don't go and buy 500 boxes and try to sell them to everybody. So you guys won't ever see that many boxes behind me. You're going to see a few, don't get me wrong. Like there's going to be a few back there, but never that many. So we're shuffling them up. Holla, 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 Alpha. For everybody over on YouTube that has no idea what the hell that just was, it's a channel point you can redeem over on my channel on Twitch. Got a lot of different fun stuff that we have on Twitch. But if you want me to open up an Ascended pack tonight, there's only one way to do it. Actually, there's two ways. Subbies or biddies. That's the only way. Come on. Trying to make sure they spread out evenly. What you laughing at, Alpha? I need to get my chat box to work. I wonder if I have one on here. Aha. See, now you guys can see everything and you don't think I'm completely crazy. 2 days, I'll make you open one. So, on Tcg Sundays Alpha, when it comes to packs, the open a pack, it works differently. So, let's keep that in mind. I will still open a pack, don't get me wrong. If you do it on Sundays, I will still open one. It's going to work differently because Ascended Heroes is now an extra. Prime would make me open one. All right, I think that'll do it. They're good and shuffled. Put them in here. As you can see, they're upside down. Boom. Now I know what the white packs are, but boom. So we don't know what they are. We don't know what they are. If I add any more packs from now on, I will wait until Sundays and we'll add them in here and we'll just do the whole shuffly. Well, right now we have 10 left in here. And then as you guys can see, I prepped a packing slip tonight. You're gonna DM me? Okay. I'm going to show you guys how I pack tonight because there's actually somebody that does this that I know, and he's been kind of dumb. So I'm kind of hoping he watches. I don't know how to say it. If he sees me call him done, I don't care. We'll go over like what not to do, what you can do in the way that I do it, and I'm at 77 sales. So far, a perfect rating. I'm just waiting for all the feedback to come in so I can level up. Don't mind my itchy ears. My hair's getting long. It just makes my ears itch. Plus, playing drums today kind of just does it. Great balls of fire. So we're gonna start off with this, and then if anybody makes me open a scented pack, we'll do that. If anybody does the free open a pack, that's gonna be a roulette. It's gonna be a roulette. These roulette packs, they did not come out of the business fund. That came out of my fund, my personal fund. So if you want to do the roulette, you can. So the first pack is going to be Final Fantasy. And it's magic. And part of me going over how it made those 77 sales is going to be listing. So that's kind of cool. I like that token. That's a cool little token there. But I'm hoping to get those boxes as we grow, and then we get those, hit that tier 4, and congrats on that Venomoth. Also, if you want to play Pokemon game, come over here to Twitchers and you can do that. The more boxes you guys start seeing, and I'm not saying I'm like I said before, I'm not going to go get 500 of them and put them back here. You're not going to see that. But you start seeing boxes, then you're going to start seeing more packs, and the more packs you see, the more chances of ripping ships about to happen. And when we start doing ripping ships, we're just going to have a grand old time. And when we start doing ripping ships, we'll go over the whole thing on how to do that. But I need to have my pro shop first before I can even start doing that. So, yeah. It's an interesting thing. Okay, so I don't like that. We're just going to do this. We got Scorpion Sentinel. Collier. If you know FF, you'll know these. I don't know these very well. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Q-Trub Foyer. Commune with Beavers. That's funny. Iron Giant. Vincent's Limit Break. Aurora's Inspiration. What? That's got to be a misprint. It's overkill card. Target creature gets -0, -9999999 until end of turn. Okay. Prompt 2, Argatum. No idea. Legendary creature, so you can be a commander. Golf's Final Act. For the rare, this thing's kind of cool looking. Not just a foil common, yeah. For the rare, we got a legendary artifact, the Wind Crystal. What spells you cast costs 1 less to cast. If you would gain life, you gain twice that life. Oh my lord. Lifelink decks. Lifelink decks. Hello, lifelink decks. You're going to want this one. Ooh. Our shiny is Aerith Rescue Mission. And our land is a town land, which is a tap land. Victor Imperial Capital. So that's our first one for the round roulette. I'm going to show you guys how I list these things, so maybe it'll help you understand a little bit more. You did? Do you understand how much a Black Lotus is worth? Oh, this should be a good one. So for Pokemon, we got Twilight Masquerade. That's my fear with getting cards graded. But you can claim that, you know that, right? You can, that's theft. And wherever you set that to, they actually have to pay you for it. But that is my fear of getting cards graded, is that right there. I know that's happened, and I got this really nice Gengar behind me that I want to get graded, but I'm afraid to do it. All right, we got Phoebe's, a Sleeping Vulpix, Eevee, Durafag, Iron Bundle, Probopass, Love Ball. You're going to see why I just had that reaction here in just a second. I don't know how much it's worth. We're going to find out. But, I might keep this one, though. It's another one of my favorites, but we'll see. It's so pretty. It's not as pretty as the other ones I had, though. Unfair stamp. So pretty. You can use this card only if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand to their deck, and 5 cards, and your opponent draws 2 cards. I'm pretty sure that card's worth something. And then we got a reverse holofoil Ninetales. That's the one I was thinking I might keep. And then for our rare, which is going to be a bulk rare, Sinistra, I don't know, Sinista. A shiny, at least. So at some point, we will go over how I do these. I'm going to show you my expensive cards on how I did those. It's a little different, only because of the price of them, and I know I'm going to hit level 4, and I'm going to end up changing the price again anyways. So. I'm curious. I'm curious. My curiosity is killing me right now. That's really great. Now. Unfair. It's been made. Yeah. Yep. So I will show you guys what I do with this one right now because I've already got it up. So this is unfair stamp and flashback. So you guys see TCG listing is 9.38. So what I do, and it's worked so far, I'll take that 9.38 minus 1.31. It's 8.07. You might be wondering, well, aren't you getting other money doing it? Well, actually, no, because if you take 8.07 plus 1.31, you get TCG price. I don't care about that. The reason why I do that is so it's when sometimes it looks lower than the others when it's actually not. And sometimes it is because you're selling it at $1.31 off instead of 10 to 15 up. So you're actually selling it for the TCG price, but you have to understand that TCG takes 15% out of each sale for fees. So when you hit that 40 level 4 spot, you do want to upsell 10 to 15%. So you're still selling at TCG price. So it changes a little bit, not a whole lot, a little bit, because you want it on the lower end if you're trying to level up. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. And that's how I've gotten to that 77 sales in 3 weeks. I've sold cards like this. I've sold stuff like this Umbreon back here. I've sold full art secret rares. I sold an entire collection of mine already. And is that something that you as a brand new seller should do? You don't have to, but if you can do it, you're going to level up a lot faster. I mean, I've leveled up so fast, and I'm going to show you this as soon as I get over to it. So these are the two that we're going to kind of go over tonight a little bit. But 77 right there. 77 sales. And if you go all the way downhill, these two are already done. And I've got all of these. These are all completed. We're just waiting on this guy to give me some feedback. According to this, this is still in transit, but they could honestly already be, well, not these ones, I guess. Those ones were yesterday. But like some of these guys, there's a high chance they already have theirs. But I was going to click on it, but it's going to show their name or their address. Hold up. Do you believe if I move my camera somewhere around this area? So estimated delivery date is March 9th, so tomorrow. I do believe I have a few of those, right? So tomorrow, a lot of these, I'll highlight it for you right down here. A lot of these down here that say March 9th are going to change to this. Because by then it should already be there. And I know from me personally, when I used to buy cards all the time, I didn't always come back in here and give feedback and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, and you might have this. You might have more. And you're going, man, why am I not level 4 yet? It's because they're waiting on the feedback. You're waiting on all this. Like, see, it says 19 on my feedback right now on my count. I think I counted 21 So we're just waiting. It's a slow wait. And until I can do the no shipping fee, I'm just going to keep selling how I'm selling. Except for these expensive ones behind me. I do want to check Gengar. Where are you at? And I will show it to prove it that I have it. Yeah, it has. It's actually gone up by $1. This is one of those cards where I'm not doing it under $50. If I were to post it before level 4, it would. I thought this said $7.90 a second ago. But see, level 3, look at that. I can look how many cards I can put up there. Look how many cards I can do. Okay. So that card is sitting right behind me. I have it right here. I do want to get it graded, but I'm afraid to because I don't want it to get lost. I don't. It's one of those where it's like if I pull another one, then we'll talk about it. Bumblebee. I don't have chat box for my live. Okay. Because like, what would this one be? 53.27. So if I did 15%, which one would you want? Why don't you talk about this stuff when I'm playing Pokemon? So this one is 15% more would be 61.26. And I honestly don't know if anybody would buy it at that. But maybe. Maybe I would put it at like an even 60. If I sell it. I don't know yet. And then let's go look at one of my expensive ones. So let's do this one. Angel. So this one is worth about the same. It went up just like the other one did. I've got it listed at 59.25. Now, if you add in the 15% and then take out the 1.31, then you get the 59.25. I know this one's not going to sell anytime soon. Same thing with my Elspeth. I know it's not going to sell anytime soon. My Gengar, if I put it up for an even 60, I know it's not going to sell anytime soon. And that's okay because those would be it's free shipping. And I just don't want to lose a whole lot of money on them, to be honest with you. Now you look at last sold, $50, so $3 off. You also got to think of with these higher ones that you have to do tracking on them. I'm gonna take a break from that because it's bright. The gaming PC, it's bright. You guys, it's bright on. So You guys ready to see how I do some packing? I'm going to show you guys what I do. I'm going to kind of show you a little bit. Maybe I'll do it with a pack of nothing cards that I have or under somewhere. And to show you what one of my friends has done before. And it's very mind-boggling to me. I'm not going to say who it is or his company name because we're working on them. We're working on them. We're working on them, trying to help them out. So let me get all this stuff out. This one is shortish. Once again, I know one of the biggest things that people don't want when they're doing this is, you know, how much time does this actually take? Well, it does not take that long if you have it organized well. I can get a sale. Obviously, I prepped these, but if we're sitting here and I get a new sale tonight while we're live, which God willing I will, we can time it from when I find the card, pack it, and done with it. It'd be kind of fun to actually time it. So, but typically it does not take very long. It's pretty quick. It's pretty fast. And it's worth it. So like this one, sold this Umbreon for about just under $12. So it is worth it. It's fun, and like, let's be honest, guys. Like, I just wait until I get a new job and I buy all your expensive ones. I haven't even shown some of my really expensive ones that I probably won't list if I'm going to be honest with you. I have one card that I will not list. Like that one would only be seen if I actually get my own store. But if you're getting into this, let me just talk to you guys real quick. If you're getting into TCG selling and you're wanting to do this, don't go into it thinking you're going to earn $1 million right away. I have yet to hit a profit amount, and I was negative $35 as of last night, and then I went and bought $50 worth of stamps. So I'm still in the negatives. In sales, though, I have made a good amount. Let's see, in sales this month, I'm not even adding in last month. This month in sales, I've made $324. And I'm not going to bring this up for both because it's kind of dumb. I don't feel like adding all that up. So, okay. I was like, excuse you, that's not what I hit my bank account. No, it's over here. See your last month, your report. So my gross sales before the fees was $295.75 last month. We're gonna add this together. It'll be a little bit easier doing it this way. 295.5 list. I can also show you guys how to audit yourself, which is what this would be. I'm pretty sure that's what I said I was over here. Yep, okay. Shit. Right, that was good. Plus 324.60. So in sales, not in growth, not in net, like not what I'm taking home. In sales, I've done 620.35 in 3 weeks. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is what I do for Excel, right? This is what I do. I'm not saying this is the best way. In fact, it probably isn't. I try to keep everything organized the best way that I can. So if I'm buying boxes like Ascended Heroes and bulk and stuff, that goes here, but I pay for it. Amazon supplies, I haven't had, like I'm getting ready to buy these. That's why they're already up there. But I'll just put, put it in right there. My PO box, I put the whole price into February, which is right there. So I'll just make sure I labeled that. Stamps as I got today, that's what I spent. Tracking, I've sent a few out on tracking, so voila. And then this is my square footage of my bedroom. That'll stay there without on all of them. One thing I think I messed up on when I did this is I think I need to keep one for each month just in case. I deleted February's. At the same time, might be okay because I'm printing them all out. So just as long as I don't, lose it, I should be okay. It'd be a problem if I lost it. I do think I can get all this information back though. But this is just March. This is just March. It's gonna go even further down. I did find out I could do this through TCG without doing it like this. So I think if we start making a lot more sales, it would make sense for me to do that. Part of the reason why I want to talk to my accountant tomorrow is to see if this is a good idea or if I should just do it that way. Streams, so y'all, when I spend or get paid out, that's where that goes. Obviously, I'm not really doing a whole lot with stream. And then this is last month. This will get updated at the end of this month, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's the best way. It probably isn't. Who knows? For right now, it's working for me. But let's go over this, the packing stuff. This is the envelope I use. It's got the low end right here. Whoop. That screen is really messing with my camera. Okay. Right here. Okay. So I print out the one that the address is down here. I'm covering his name or her name. Okay. So how you fold this is you see this fold line right here. Okay. So you lay it down and you fold backwards one time. I'll lift it up. Don't worry. You get it about on the fold line or just a little bit above it. I'm going to take this chat box off for now. Right there, a little bit of like on it or a little bit above it. Then you flip it like this, pricing facing you. Get this lined up the best you can. If you got eyes like mine, then make sure you get a nice close look at it. And voila. It's going to look something like that, okay? So now your paper is ready to go in. Umbreon. Again, I'm doing this a little bit different. I'll show you with the traumatized as well. But this is a sealed prismatic stamped Umbreon. This person, when they get this thing, they're going to be like, holy crap, I got a sealed one. They're not, nobody keeps these things sealed. Should be nice and easy for them to get it out because it's sealed too. Give that thing a couple extra taps. And voila, it's down there and it's good to go. We'll just bend that over. Put it in the team bag. So I've gone over a few times what you need. But I'd be more than happy if you get in the comments, either myself or I'm sure somebody else could help out as well on what you need to do this. So there you go. So it looks like that. Again, this is going to look a little bit different just because of how I'm sending this one out. Make sure you fold that flap over. I do it as tight as I can because I don't like things moving around. And voila. It's sealed in there. It's safe. It's waterproof. It's not going anywhere. You can step on this thing, punch it, bend it. See, this expensive card, and it's fine. It will not bend. It's okay. Now, when it comes to actually mending it together, right? I go about just a quarter down, right? So it's not completely halfway. I'm gonna get these stamps, or not these stamps, these labels. These labels are literally a penny a piece. They're thermal labels, so if you have a thermal printer, you can actually use them for more than what I use them for, because I don't have a thermal printer yet. I will eventually. But you grab one of these, so you're not using tape, and it looks more professional. And then put it in like that. It ain't gonna fall. We're good. It'd be really embarrassing if I did this and it fell off. But it ain't gonna go anywhere. It looks professional. You can't even see it on this side. Just fold it up like this. Right there. Nice and smooth like. Put it off to the side. If you did all that first, put that off to the side. Now, this is my return address. I got a stamper from Vistaprint. I love this thing. I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. It's amazing. I suggest you get one from Vistaprint. One of these weeks, I will remember to actually put the link in there. But these things are amazing. If you don't have one of these, it's perfectly fine. You can use one of those labels. You can use one for your normal printer to make them. It's like, instead of, thank you for your order, which I'll show you why I use these in a second. Instead of this, you'll put your return address in there. And then you'll put it right down. Or you can write it on there. And if you don't like these envelopes, this is just what I use. I figured out it's a lot easier. But you can get plain white ones, do the general on the paper, just roll it up and throw it in there. It is a little bit faster, but I did that the first time and I didn't like it as much. It didn't look as professional to me. I wasn't fond of it. And my printer doesn't like me when like reprinting all the time. It gets hot, it starts messing up. So if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. Whatever works best for you. The stamp looks very nice, very professional. Notice I keep saying the word professional. I don't care if you guys don't like the PO box. So that's what it's going to look like. It's my logo. I got the one to do my logo on it. I love it. I love it. If I need to get new ink for it, I'll get new ink for it. It doesn't seem like it'd be that big of a thing. I might even be able to just go to Office Depot and get new ink. You know, who knows? That's for your stamps. I ran out of stamps, so I got these goofy ones because I had to get them in a different way today because I didn't really feel like driving to King Soopers. I'm not a fan of King Soopers. But I got these goofy ones that should work because I bought them at the post office in their vending machine. I don't know why they wouldn't work, but voila. There you go. It's ready to go. All I got to do is grab my paperwork hill. And of course, I'm not going to seal this thing until I take the tape off, which we're going to do here in just a second here. Come on, get in there. But that's it. Address pops up right here. Close it with the security seal. And it's good to go. Now, I'm going to take this tape off here. I'm going to actually close it. If I have to reprint it, I have to reprint it. But I shouldn't have to. No pen. I don't use tape. I have seen other people use tape. And you know what? Do what works best for you and what's cheapest for you. Back when I used to order a lot of cards, I have seen masking tape. I've seen a lot of wild things. I don't want to do that. That looks bad. But being a Christian, with what that looked like, we're gonna. There's my cross at. I'm gonna pull a cross on my chest. There we go. Here's the. All right then. Close that down. Grab one of these that I just showed you. There's just a little something special that I do. Doesn't mean you have to do it if you don't want to. Remember, labels cost money. Everything costs money. So if you do this, understand it costs money to do it. For me personally, makes it look good. I'm not going to obviously show you the address of it, but that's your front. Address is right there. No nasty pin writing, no nothing like that. It looks more professional. It's got your return address, whether it's a label or a stamper, and your postage, and then on the back, security seal with a little something here. There's two reasons why I do that. One, it's a thank you for your order. Thank you for coming to my store and purchasing a card from me, or cards, or multiple cards, or whatever it is. And if somebody opens this, you're going to know. Unless you're very, very, very careful taking that thing off, it's going to rip. It's going to leave something behind it, and you're going to know. So that's how I do it. And I've had nothing but good reviews. I've had nothing but 5 stars. Could that change in the future? Of course it could. Damage. And hopefully it doesn't. Scared the crap out of me, Alpha. But hopefully it doesn't change anytime soon. So I had to do a weird packing on that card. So let me show you how to do a normal card. Good old traumatized. You're laughing about that. Yeah, okay. Top loader, penny sleeve, team bag. All you need is a penny sleeve. You do not need to do everything I just did for that card. Put it in there, tappity tap tap to the bottom. Put it in the team bag. Flip the team bag. Tight team bag. It's ready to go. So I can quite literally put the next envelope together right now in no time. If I actually go full speed at it, because last night I had to do 7 total before going to bed. And I've gotten a lot faster, but over, the last few weeks of doing this, because my first couple of times doing this, I was very, very slow. And that's, everybody, you're going to start off slow. It's okay. And I am by no means a pro at this. By no means. And some of the stuff that I'm using are actually ideas from other streamers that I've watched. Like I'm gonna promote this guy, Poke Pastor. It's pretty awesome, dude. Unfortunately, we both stream TCG stuff on the same night, so is what it is. But it, whatever. No. I'm still very cautious about how I put stickers and stuff on, because I do want them to look good. I want them to look good. Done. So if I had to print my return address and my shipping to address, we'd still be working on that. Just keep that in mind, because most of the cards that you're going to sell are going to be under $1. So if you make, let's just say my job, for instance, I make $28 an hour. I want to get paid for that $28 an hour. You take 1 hour to ship up a $1 card, you got paid $1 to ship $1 card. Instead of just a couple minutes or even just 1 minute. So you just think about it in kind of those terms, and especially when you start selling a lot. Like the most I've sold in one night is 10, and I would thought I was gonna die. Just because I hadn't like perfected how to do it. Yes, that's my mailbox for the going out. And I'm still not saying it's like my perfect. I'm sure there's different ways I can do it. I'm sure there's different ways I can learn to do it. Like I just redid all of this to make it more easy to do things. Like this little thing here, you see my sleeves and everything in it. That came out of this box, but it's got everything that I need right there. This makes sense. What you don't want to do. I got a friend that's doing this and he can't seem to level up. And I've told him multiple times on why he's not leveling up. And it's kind of maddening because we try to help him. I don't want to do that. And he just doesn't listen. I'm going to use a few energy cards. So keep in mind, if you're doing a multiple one of these, the most you really want to do is 10 in a stack. Okay, so this is all you really want in a stack. You can do 3 of them. You can lay them in that paper sideways or horizontal, or you can standing or vertical. Boop. Either way you want to do them, they will work. I haven't had to do a 3 stack yet, but I have had to do a 2 stack. 350. Just keep that in mind. I have a buddy, and I'm not kidding you. Me personally, I'm not going to say his name because he heard that I was doing this. So he decided, hey, I got a bunch of cards. I'm going to do it too. What's funny is my buddy that got me onto this was me going, hey, I got a bunch of cards. I can do it too. But if I don't like it, I'll sell all my cards to him. That was the plan. And obviously I like it. Every video you watch out there says 10 to 13 max. 10, 11, 12, 13. You'll do about 15. If you're doing 15, that is about the size that you would get. 14, 15 is what you normally get in a normal, sealed pack. Everything go crashing down. My opinion, if you're doing that much, I'm going to get some special stuff later on because I have some of what I'm talking about, but they've been used and I gotta clean them off. But this would be for like a huge order, right? Like, if I wanted to, put them all in here, and voila! Like I got a huge order. Just, this example. This would 100% have to go into the post office, not how I normally send these out. I might even need a different bubble mailer than this. Yep, I would need a different one, which is fine. It won't even fit in there, it's too big. So I would either have to do separate bubble mailers for a huge order, or I just would have to bring them in like this, have all the labels and everything ready, get something that's big enough to hold this, and then go for it. Right now, I'm not equipped for that. But it's fine. I'm sure I could figure out a way if I did get something that's that big. But even like right now, and I'm using energy cards because if these get damaged, I give to butt cracks. I could send something this big, which would be like a typical size, depending on the price. Throw it in there. Now, I'm going to show you one thing that my buddy does that drives me nuts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like I said, he does 15, okay? I don't have any rubber bands, so I can't use a rubber band. So sometimes when he'll send bulk cards out, he'll rubber band them and throw them in an envelope. Again, energy cards, okay? None of these are foil. I would not do that. Drops them in there. Of course, it would have, you know, a sheet in there. Do you really think mail doesn't do this when it's getting shipped? Like, it goes all over the place. And now you get your cards, and it looks like this. Don't do that. Get this all put back together. All right. I'm going to add a piece of paper on this one. This is all for educational purposes. You can use it how you want to. I'm going to free fly this the best I can here. Doesn't really matter because, you know, it's not actually getting shipped out. Oh, I got it pretty close. Now, let's say you have this big group of cards. $15, remember, you should not go over this if you're only doing one. You shouldn't even do 15. Throw it in a team bag. I don't really want to seal it because I'm going to be doing something else with it. So what I will do, we'll do a fat fake seal. So he doesn't even do that. So he does this. So he tries to get it tight. I will give him that part. And this is just so I don't want to see you guys do this and get bad reviews, okay? This is just wouldn't be good. So I finally got him to use team bags. Now he doesn't do this. I'm doing this just because I don't want to seal it yet. Puts it in there. It's in there, right? Well, sure. It can still move around. They're naked. There's nothing protecting them. I could smack this thing and it's going to get damaged. I could bend them. They're going to bend because it doesn't have anything protecting them at all. It's super thick. So in order to even send this out, you're not going to be sending it to the normal mailer. It's going to be too thick. Bad. Don't do that. If you're going to do this, you're going to have to eventually. And you want to use this. And you want, it's 15 cards, and you can justify it by whatever means it is. Put a couple in a top loader. It'll look like that. Fold that sucker over. And see, it doesn't even like the 15 cards. It won't even seal. Yeah, it barely even makes it to the seal. Put it in there, and if you want to use the plain white envelope, because it's under your threshold for tracking, I would split this, do it in two, and be good. But if it is at your threshold for tracking, well, you got that top loader in there now. We'll talk about that in a second. Throw it in there. It's in a bubble mailer. It's trackable. You put it in there with your paper. Slap a tracking seal on there. Send it out. You're good to go. You got 15 in here. 20, 25. Even if the team bag doesn't like it. At least mine don't. There's always a way, right? Oh my gosh. This team bag hates me. Good thing I have more of these. Oh, I don't know if I can even fit this in here. Okay, we'll do cards first. This is a good grouping of them. It's like 20 cards, right? Good chance if you have 20 cards, it's going to be a $20 thing. You can, if you want to send it out in a plain white, you can just split it 10 to 10. My team bag does not want to close on this many cards. So I would probably have to split it anyways. Because I don't know how I would feel about just taping it shut. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this thing out anyway, so let's see if we can get it shut. Probably not. There you go. I got it shut. It's gonna stay shut. There's nothing's gonna move in this sucker. But at what price? Because a couple of these cards are sitting up a little high. This one on the front is probably going to get damaged. Probably be fine there, but this is probably going to bend over in the long run. I would not do this. I would not do this. With this many cards, if you have to force your team bag to close like that, that's a big no to me. It's a big no for me. Just split the cards 10 to 10. I know 10 cards fit in these. After I'm done with these team loaders, I'm going to be looking for bigger ones. But split it 10 to 10. You can put them both in here. You're good to go. Just, make sure you weigh it before you put the tag on. But that's it. Typically, I will only do, the top I've done so far is 10. 1, 2. Oh, there's a foil. Never mind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I've had a foil one in there. Whoopsies. I do sell the foil ones. I don't sell the other basic ones. Now, typically in the team loader, I'll have like 2 or 3 of them in there. But 10 of them in here. Closes. There's no stretching of the cards. It's still sitting straight up. You can put 2 of these in here. You don't have to tape them in there. You just put them in with the paper and voila, it's in there. And again, you can, now that I got that top loader in there, again, if these get bent, I don't care, because these are basic lands or basic energies. Okay, so, because you're not going to have, ever going to have a perfect shipment. And you just saw me bend the crap out of this thing. No bends. It's perfectly fine. Nothing. So Alpha, in your case, said that you ordered from TCG, got a 8-cent card, and it was bent to hell. See, no bend. My question to you is, how was it packed? And did you buy near mint, or what did you buy? Was it moderately played? Was it damaged? Was it lightly played? Like, how did you buy it? Because if it was near mint, I would ask for a refund. If it was lightly played and it showed up bent like that, I would ask for a refund. If it was moderately played, depending on how bad it was. If it was damaged, because there are foils. Piece of paper in an envelope, and it said perfect condition. So yeah, that's what I was talking about, like what my buddy was doing, right? So you said 8-cent card, so 1. So everybody sees, this is not foil, okay? I'm going to destroy this card, just so everybody knows. It's about to get murderlated. What's up, Amber? It had no protective stuff. So it was like this. Was it taped within the paper? Or was it just free? Because I'm going to replay kind of how that can happen. My desk is covered and stuff. Just free? Okay. So let's just say he had his paper like this, or even if it was rolled up. Was it rolled up? Because I can do the roll up. I'll just roll it up because that's how most people do it. It was folded, so it was folded kind of like mine. Yeah, okay. To my fellow TCG players out there, this is not protection. There's no protection in this. Zero. This could create a buffer, but that's it. This gets wet, this card is done. This thing gets dropped, this card is done. This thing gets bent, this card is done. Yay, it's good to go, right? So let's flop it around a little bit. Because you know, it's going to go around. It's going to get hit. It's going to get dropped. It's going to get stepped on. Things are going to happen to it. It's going to get bent. It's going to get moved. It's going to get bent in different ways. So, do we think this is a good idea? You're not the one that did it, but this is just a basic energy. This thing goes for a penny. This is what happens in the mail. This happens. Not maybe to that extreme, but there's no protective anything on this. Again, not a foil, not a foil. Let me show you my way. If you want proof my way works, let me show you my way. Again, not a foil, not a foil. Penny sleeve. Top loader. Team bag. Place in team bag. Surprise, team bag can still stick. Team bag sticks. Throw it in said paper. That would look better than this at this point. Label it down. It ain't gonna move. Throw it into a not crippled envelope. This goes in the mail. Obviously a better looking envelope. It ain't gonna move. I can't get it to move. Hello, Nightmare. I can't get it to move. Somebody grabs it and decides to, you know, play havoc with it. I highly doubt anybody would actually do that. I can feel it bending, right? That's exactly where I put that card. Right? That's exactly where that card is. I can feel that sucker bending all day long. When he grabs it like this for some reason, starts playing with it, steps on it, gets thrown. No, where'd it go? Oh, it went all the way over there. Oh. That thing flew. So, you get your card. What the hell? It went through hell. It went through hell to get to you. Who cares about packing slips? Well, it's a little bit bent. I mean, if somebody grabbed it like this, I mean, come on. But, it's still wrapped up. A little bit bend, a little bitty bend in there. I think if somebody saw it come in like this, you're going to realize it got hurt in the mail. Probably bend that sucker back a little bit. Voila. See, right there. And you guys all saw me. I crimped it pretty good. I'm not weak at all. That can be reused. Sleeve is good. You got me throwing it. I'm gonna. There's a slight bend in it. Like somebody would have had to like destroy the package for it to happen. But protective, non-protective. A little bit of a bend, just slight. A little bit of a wavy bend on there. Not much. A little bit of a crease. Refund. what were you packing this thing with? Paper? Can't control stupid people. And it still looks decent. You could actually, I would put it back in there before doing this, but you kind of bend it back a little bit. Like, there's a huge difference. This is just paper. This is 100% paper. Crunch the crap out of it. I used the same amount of force on this that I did on this. I actually bent this thing over completely in this thing. I don't want you guys thinking I'm using a different card, so. This is why you want good protective equipment. I just put that thing through a serious torture test. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at that bend that's in this thing now. What would you rather have? The bend in the protective equipment? Or the bend in your card? A little bit of a bend now, but you can bend that back. This card is telling me to stop bending with it and messing with it. I can feel it. It's getting loose. But if it went through hell like that, it might show up a little bit bent, but it ain't bad. And that's somebody like, if your package showed up like this, I would be messaging your seller very, very fast, making sure they didn't send it like this. And if they did, that's them, that's their fault. If they didn't, that's on UPS, and things need to be said, things need to be done. Whether you're the seller or the buyer, you need to get a hold of UPS and see what the fuck happened. I'm sorry for my language, but this is unacceptable. If you get a package that looks like it went through a hurricane, a tornado, and somebody just decided to, you know, didn't like the fact that you bought one of their cards and threw it in there just because it went like this. And uncurled it. Got your paper that I threw somewhere. Put it in there. Now, I'm not saying anybody would do this. I'm not saying anybody would do this. In fact, if anybody does do this, they need to not be a seller anymore. Put it in there. Curl it up. Play pass with yourself. I'll get that later. I missed. It's just a bad thing. Don't be that guy. Be this guy. Because imagine ordering this and it's showing up Like the card that's now sitting behind my PC. I'd be pissed. That's a pity card. Who cares? This is a $60 card. And this is a rare find. Like, somebody would die. Not using that team bag again. I don't have enough team loaders to not use this again, so I'm going to put this in the back, though. La-da-da. I'm not going to crush up any more cards tonight. That was an energy card, though, so it doesn't really matter. But, again, little bitty bend on it. Little bitty. For somebody that has the condition cards to sell them, I would probably sell this as moderately played at this point because I did bend it. But it's still playable. Use protective stuff if you're selling on TCG Player or eBay or anything like that. Use protective stuff. Don't be dumb. Don't be stupid. Hey, guess what just sold? This just sold. That happened last night too, when right after I posted something sold. So hey, since we're on and I'm in the middle of my soapbox, I'm only saying this stuff because I used to buy cards all the time, and I would get cards. They would say lightly played, and they're actually moderate played, or I would get near mint, and they would show up like this. I'm just like, it's just people just. I don't know if they just don't care or they just don't know. Or if there's sellers out there that just sell and they've never played the games before. But we want them to look like this. Especially if we're ordering them that when they look like that, we want to receive them like that. I'm planning on, as soon as we get far enough, there'll be some nights that maybe I don't want a game, and we'll just do like packaging nights. Those nights may be coming around the corner faster than we think, but who knows? This one is rare ship without tracking. Doesn't matter because they're all going to be shipping without tracking anyways. That one, packing slip. It is kind of cool too, though. There's a lot of cool aspects to this. Like, you got to kind of like, got to know the cards, got to have like a respect for them and understand how the games work, how different things work. If you don't enjoy all the aspects, you're going to have problems. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of taking hours on end to organize everything. Sorry, my printer is kind of loud. Sure, got the right one. That'd be very bad. Yes, sir. Okay. Before I did this, I would, you know, organize them by color, not even by set, just by color. And if I knew I was looking for, say, a Faithless Looting, it's a red card. I knew what box it was in. I still do. It's at my buddy's place at the moment. I could go in and I could find it. If I needed, say, a murder, that's a black card. Super easy to find typically. Just go under black and I could find it. And that is how I used to organize cards. That's how, like, I could show you my binder. That's how that one is. You can't do that with this. And I think if I would have done it like this when I first started organizing cards, I wouldn't be in the pickle I'm in right now. The best way to do it, organize by set and then Z to A. Z in the back, A in the front. It's the fastest way, and you'll do it just fine. You'll be just fine. But if you're not organized, and you don't like organizing like me, it does make it a little bit more difficult. But if you can force your way through it, great. My favorite part, honestly, is the fact that I've had a lot of these cards. Obviously not this one. I've had it for like 5 minutes. But I've had a lot of these cards since high school. Some of them I don't plan on getting rid of. Some of them I really don't care if I get rid of. But I know I'm making people happy. Part of my personality is I am very much a protector, but I also like seeing people smile. I like seeing people laugh and be happy and enjoy their life. And I know them receiving this card, no matter how silly it might be, I know them receiving this card in good condition when it shows up. They see this "thank you for your order," so they feel like they're valued. They're going to smile. They're going to get the card and go, "Yes, this is what I ordered. Yes, I can put this in my deck. Yes, I can put this in my collection. I'm so happy right now. I finally got this card." I know what that is. I felt that. That is what I like about doing this. Happy you're not going to rush your... I already checked it. I already saw it. I'm just not going to... You don't want to say it in chat. I'm not going to say it to 2 different streamings. But people get this and they're happy about it. They finally got the card. They got the card they paid for. They might have just gotten the card they've been looking all over for a decent price, and they just found one for cheap. So that puts us up to 78 sales. Guys, if you're struggling getting sales, adjust your prices. If you're struggling getting good reviews, adjust how you're shipping. I'm hoping through me destroying one of my energy cards that I'll never use, shows you what not to do. Whereas this energy card right here that I had in a good packing slip, barely bent it. Like I would, as a customer, be like, the package was destroyed when it got here, so I understand why it's bent, but is there any way I could get like a partial refund? And I'm not like by any means like telling you guys what to do. But there are going to be sellers out there that go, "No, it wasn't my fault." As UPS or USPS or whoever sent it to you, they're not wrong. But if they sent it in what they were supposed to, I don't know how I would take care of that situation if that happened to me. I'd either let it go just because packaging showed up and it was so bad. Or I'd let them know, hey, you need to talk to your carrier. They destroyed the big package. I'd send him pictures and probably thank him for how good he packed it. And like, there's a slight bend in it. But if you wouldn't have packed it the way you did, this car would be destroyed. Thank you for how you packed it. I appreciate you. And depending on how your seller is, will be depending on how that interaction will go. So bad things do happen. Packages get lost. Packages do get sucked up in tornadoes. Packages do get flown out to sea. Like, it does happen. Like, there are times things are going to get lost. Things are going to get destroyed. Things might even end up in a fire somewhere because, you know, we're coming up on summer. If you're in California or Florida, or not really Florida, but if you're in California, Colorado, any state that really can every year burns for some reason, just be aware of that. It could happen. But I sat here and talked to you guys. This one was not prepped. I did it in that amount of time. It's done. I throw it in the mailbox. It's ready to go up for tomorrow morning. I do have to do one thing with that sale. Right there. Well, two things, I guess. Do that. Come down hall. And put it in my Excel. 0.83. This is just absolutely insane. No open orders. Got anything else come through? Nope. Yeah. Remember, I live in Colorado Alpha. I've seen some really weird stuff. I'll list these cards when we go off stream just because it's enough of them where I'm going to have to use my organization skills back here. I really want to open another pack. So somebody come on and make me open a pack already. Amber. Nightmare. Somebody. Anybody from YouTube, come over and follow me on Twitchers and I'll open up another pack. Where is my YouTube? There it is. Found it. Yeah, so if anybody over at YouTube wants to come over and just give a follow on the Twitchers, if you need the link, let me know. I won't hydrate. I'll hydrate. If you come over and follow me, I will open up a pack of your choice. We'll do a roulette or a Sunday Heroes. Or if you follow me on, or if you subscribe to me on YouTube, either one. If you subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch, I'll open up another pack. I'd love to get that Dragonite or another one of those Gengars on stream because, oh, that would be so cool. And then I'll sell one of them and grade the other one. I'm also trying to figure out, I want to do a giveaway. I was going to do an Easter giveaway. It's a little late. I can't get the banner out now. Trying to figure out a card I would like to do as a giveaway. Even if that means I got to buy one, I will buy one. I have one in here that I was going to do. But I don't think anybody would like it, is the problem. Subscribed? Well, thanks for the subscribe over there, Matt. Did I just not get a notification for that? All right, Matt. What do you want? Do you want to send it Heroes or do you want a roulette? Surprise you, so we'll do a roulette. That's me. So this was the card I was going to do for the giveaway. We're going to do Ascended Heroes. Or, I got a better idea. So you said surprise me, so what I want you to do is heads or tails. YouTube, I'm sorry for this. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Sarah, how you doing? Haven't seen you around in a while. Haven't seen you around in a while. All right, tails. So that's heads. That's tails. Heads. So tails would have been help, since it said surprise me. Heads will be what I want. I should have made that clear before flipping. My bad. That was a fail. I'm good. I mean, I texted you like a while ago and you never responded. So, you know, you went poof and then you're ignoring me. I'm good. You missed all the beginnings of me starting a business and everything. All right, what we getting out of this pack? It's Ascended Heroes. You did that to everyone. Well, about what? Me starting a business? All right, what we got? Curlia. Slugma. We'll talk about it here in just a second. Ponard. Team Rockets Markov. Dude, please tell me that Mewtwo's in here. I have not cheated. I have not cheated. Cynthia Spear Bomb. Frostmouth. Team Rockets Ariana. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. We got some shinies. Helios with the energy. And then we got Spectre with the Pokeball, and we got King Gambit. That's worth about a penny. How we get two? We got two in a row of those out of that box. We have a good box. It's rigged. I agree. I've only so far I've pulled that one Gengar out of a Charmander sticker box. So figure that out. So Sarah, yes, I started my own business. It's called Razor's Edge Gaming. That's the logo of it. Oops, not live. I keep on hitting the wrong one. It's a TCG business, but I'm also going to be putting the stream in with it. And I sell cards like Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana. You can see Lorcana all the way in the back there on TCG Player. So, but Matt, how'd you find me, brother? I'm always interested, whether it's on YouTube or Twitchers, how people find me. I'm a little bitty guy. Sorry, I'm getting these energies put back kind of the way that I should have them. I don't know if you were in here when I completely destroyed the energy, but you know, we were talking about how not to do things compared to how to do things. And I know the delay over on YouTube is pretty wicked, so. You still there, sir? Kinda. I told you what happened and you leave. Kidding. Totally kidding. But if many of my Twitchers would like to go follow me on YouTube or subscribe to me on YouTube, it won't not count as an open up on the pack because you guys already follow me. But go ahead. I want to get up some YouTubers. I was searching through YouTube and you pulled up. Oh, sweet. Well, I'm glad I made it on the list. I like it when I just randomly pop up on people's stuff. Makes it easier to get found. I'm glad you came in. Thanks for that subscribe. Too bad the pack was not the greatest. But I appreciate it. I know Alpha wants to get cheered up over there. It's a good way to make him laugh to where he pees himself. I have another idea though. Might be a little bit of a pain in the butt for me, but I could do it. Alpha, you there? I know you lurking. I need 2 of your favorite Disney characters and give me 2 or 3 of your favorite Pokemon. I'm not going to put his business out there, but he deserves what I'm going to do. Because out of everything, I would rather give people that watch me my cards. I would rather sell to you guys. And the thing is, if you buy from me, I'm going to throw something extra in it. I'm going to throw some kind of token in there. I'm going to throw something fun in there. I might even grab an energy card and sign the back of it for you. You just got to let me know that it's you. When I hit level 4 on TCG, which is going to be happening pretty soon, I'm going to have business cards. I'm going to try to get some different things made. Obviously, they would be fake cards, but it would have my logo on it and have some cool stuff on it. And then I'm going to try to figure out what to do for a giveaway. Because, you know, my birthday's coming up. And just like last year, we're going to do a subathon during that. And then the stream anniversary is coming up. So we'll have giveaways during that. I might even give away a full pack. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. I'm hoping to get rip and ships going within the next month or two, though. But I think I've kind of covered most of what I wanted to cover tonight. One thing that you guys should definitely consider is how you have your stuff set up. So I don't have one of those big sorting organizers yet. I'm planning on getting one this week. But I have index cards with the ABCs on them. And that's how I've been doing it. It's worked so far, but once I get a bigger grouping of cards, it's not going to work that well anymore. Well, we know we have an Eevee. I don't know if I have another Pikachu. I did recently get rid of a Pikachu. All right, so let's go Rapunzel. Let's see if we have any other ones. That's okay. Let's try winter first for those. Mulan, Morgana, Mother, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Miko, Marching. Okay, not in there. I think I have a Rapunzel. I'm not sure though. Cars. All right, not in Winter Spell, I don't. All right, how about this one? What was it again? Merida. Megara. March. Magic Carpet. So I don't have any Meridas, which I didn't think so. I'll pick another one. Let's see if I have any Rapunzels on P. Lilo. I think I have Lilo. Rolly, Rockford, Royal, Ryder. All right, no Rapunzels. No. Okay. Come on, stick it. Do what I'm telling you to do, please. So, horse. Li Shang. Bolt. I know I have a bolt. So I don't have like a full Lilo. I thought I had one, but apparently I don't. I have this one. So let me know on that. Shang, Christoph. You want that one? Okay. Take it off the market tonight. What's up, man? I know I have a bolt in here. Or do I have it over here? Yes. Lilo and bolt. Well, we're doing TCG night. Trying to make somebody a little happy tonight. I'm gonna give him some of his favorite Disney cards and a couple of his favorite Pokemans. What the heck is that? All right, you like this, Eevee? We'll see if I can find a Pikachu. I don't know if I can, though. I think I got rid of the only Pikachu I had. If I can't find Pikachu, is there another one? What is Pokopia? Then in Discord, just send me your address. You sure you don't want a lope bunny? And then you said the other one was what? Zorua? Oh, man. Is that how you spell that? Hold on. I won't look that guy up because I think you mean this guy, but is it? CORU. Okay, well, I mean, there's one in Ascended Heroes, so there's a chance I might have one. Okay, I looked through Journey Together, don't have one in there. Striking out on the Pokemans. Yeah, I just looked it up on Tcg. It's a common and I don't have it on Ascended or Journey Together. I am striking out on that one. Unless I have one in here. Piplup. That. Anything else? Or you just want EV, Piplup, bolts, and 90s payback? Cool. I just need your address. Inventory. Just sold another one. I was a little afraid there that maybe it was this card that we just pulled off the inventory. Right. Orkana. I don't remember what set this is in. That's fine. Oh, I even got it. I've got it listed under my. Wow. All right. Yes, Nightmare. One. Okay. All right. You're going to see me pack your order. You're going to watch me do it. You're going to watch me do it. Nothing. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know, I might do this for subs too. If you sub to me, I'll give you a chance to pick what you want. But it just can't add over the sub mark. But here you go. When you get it, this is what you're going to see. No. I forgot to put something in it. I think I can still open it up and put it in there. Put a little secret surprise in there for you. I need your name too, dude. Nope. Because if they need to find it, they need to be able to look it up. Don't worry, nobody's going to see your name. This is a business thing, like nobody's going to see it. I go. I think that'll do. Oh, one more. Oh, press button, where are you? You are. Make sure this works before I write on here with what I'm going to write on here. Now it's too low. Go right in the middle. Don't mind all the folds when you get this. I'm having to like do this by eye here. Perfect. 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 That goes just like this. It's a little different than my normal, but I mean, I pretty much had to custom make this thing. So, all right, let's go with that. I'm gonna write something on here for you. I would have typed it out, but I wanted to make sure I got it, you know, fitting right. Voila. You get a little custom message from yours truly. I am not going to read this out loud. Apparently I can't spell either, so don't mind that. All right. Voila, you get this. Should be fine. Man, we've been going pretty good tonight. Just chatting it up on YouTube and Twitchers. When you get this package, make sure you let me know what you think, because I'm actually packing it up like I would a normal cell. I just don't have the normal packing slip. This one's, I had to make this one, obviously. Right there. Right at that. But give me your real thoughts when you actually get it, because I would like to know. I like to know what I'm doing. And voila, yours is done. It will be on the way shortly. There we go. It'll be on the way short. It leaves my house tomorrow morning. That would actually help a lot. Little custom order from yours truly on that one. Maybe on Sundays for people savvy. Do rip and ships will do that. Or even during the week, I don't even care. Rip a pack, you get a custom order. $5 is the max. And I will add it up. But this one was because of your situation. I was going to do something. Can't remember what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, we got another sale. What is that? Biomatcher's familiar. La, da, da, da. No, 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 no. Let's see. Oh. Ravnica Allegiance, Biomancer's familiar. Okay. See, everything's organized. Everything's doing good. This one just sold. Found it that easy. Voila. We got another one to pack up. Eating and feeding Lily, but like you got, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, I can't even imagine what my face looks like on camera right now with how bright this thing is. And then I gotta put it in my Excel. .01. Oops, geez, oh lordy. I made $1.45. Yay. I'm sure you do. I know I got some gray hairs, especially my beard. Pull your first one. And you're too young to be having gray hair. A lot of my gray hairs that I had actually either fell out or re-got color after I left DOC. Go figure that out. Love this dude's name. This guy's got like one of those epic names. Of course, I'm not gonna say it, but it's an epic name. Am I glad I got more stamps today? Whew. Before you take a picture of it for proof. I've noticed mine, because my hair receded really bad in DOC right here. Like really bad. Like look at that. It's super bad. And I feel like it's coming back. Like the other day, I felt like my face was heavy. Or not my face, my head was heavy. I'm gonna have to refill my envelopes for this one. I got a whole 500 box envelope thing, so it's just I'm almost out back here. Oops. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Come here, Mr. Stamper. That way, that goes there, that goes there. Good. Gotta do every single one. Exactly the same. Alright, good thing I made more of these today too. Those are up. And voila, another one. Ready to go. Ugh. Only a few of them sitting back there. Oh man, it's 9 o'clock. Wow. Well, Alpha, you should have yours. So put all those out tomorrow between 10 and 3. They should be going out, depending on when I wake up and when I get to the post office. So I would give it a week or so. Normally it says 7 days, I think. Hold on, let me look at an actual package. I don't have one anymore. Hold on. Not actually going to print it, but back. Let me. I'm done. Just load the stupid thing. Thanks. Dun, 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 dun. So 7 to 10 days. All right, guys, over on the YouTuber side, I think we've been live for about 2 hours now. We're on YouTubers. think we're just going to chill over on Twitch for a little bit. Not very much longer. I'm getting tired. And I got to load all these up. So if any of my tips helped you out tonight on what you should and shouldn't do when packing, what I've done to make now, I guess, 79 sales. Is that what I'm at now? Yep, 79. We were at 77 when we started this video. I hope that helped. If you have questions, leave anything in the comments. I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to start doing rip and ships. I might do custom orders like what I just did tonight for somebody on my Twitch chat. If you sub over on Twitch, and that's only a Twitch thing if you come over and sub. Rip and ships are most likely going to happen when I get my TCG Pro site. You guys will definitely be able to see it. Also, join my Discord. There's a link over there on the YouTube side. Twitchers, you know how to get it. It'll be the best way. I'll post up boxes when I get them and different things when I start getting them and post them in there. But other than that, YouTube, thanks for coming out. Matt, thanks for that subscribe. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to get alerts over on the YouTuber side. But appreciate you guys. Appreciate all of you. YouTube, if I don't see you before Sunday, I'll see you on Sunday. We might have a schedule change coming with multi-streams because it looks like my internet's doing just fine. So